Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Keep watching to see how it's done. Alright guys, so for this farm, we are located out here in Fairless once again, and we are right here, like right down from Dire Mall in this place called Woodpaw Den. And it's just right here where this cave is, and it's a really small area actually. The way it's done, I mean, you can set your toons up pretty much anywhere. I prefer setting my main up right here, and I'll show you why here in a second, as I'll go ahead and show you how it works. Just spam your macro, and the reason why I prefer this spot is because of these two mobs right here. If you can see my pointer here, this one and then that one over there. Because they are wanderers. They like to go down the hill or mountain that this is, and this way I can keep tabs on them and see. And that's another thing, before you start your looting phase, I would look out to make sure that those mobs hadn't just spawned, or if you just kill those mobs and it's close to your 2-minute mark or whatever you're making your mark be, whether it's 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, I would start my looting phase right after I killed those two mobs, because if not, they may spawn and then wander down the mountain, and then you have to track them down and kill them in order to get as much kills as possible. And as you can see, these mobs are instant or hyper spawning like crazy. So yeah, like we just killed that one, and then we start a looting phase, and I'll go ahead and show you the spots that you will loot with your main, which is just where all of your potatoes are located. Also make sure you're using your looter ring on your potatoes while you're looting by pressing your keybind for your looter ring while you're going around to each spot. And once the first one's right down here where triangle is, kind of like hit it towards going down the mountain on this side, right here, just to hit these two packs here. And then your next one's right up from where triangle is, right here where diamond is, just right here where this little camp area is here, just killing these 3 mobs here. And then you have another one here where square is, where this other little encampment is, just killing these mobs here, and helping out with these ones here. And then your last one is over here where circle is, just killing these mobs along through here. And that's it. I mean, it's a really small area. Now, usually with the smaller farms, I would take one of my potatoes and go around and loot, which I did try for a couple loot rounds, but honestly it seemed like it was just better off just to skip it, because I would get back at right about 2.5 minutes to my spot and to start killing again. And I tried multiple different potatoes to go around and loot with, but it just seemed more like you got a lot more loot if you just went ahead and just start killing again, because their looter rings are reaching so many mobs, even the ones that are at the further distances, to where they are missing completely these packs on either side. But it just seemed like it wasn't as much loot for them when they were going around and looting, that they'd already gotten enough with their looter rings. So I would suggest just going straight back to killing, because even if it only takes you about 30 seconds with a potato to go around and finish looting the rest of what they could get, that's after 2 loot rounds, that's a whole extra minute, and so on and so forth. So you might as well just start killing again. So the macro you want to use for this farm is this one right here, and it is /target WOO/cast Sunfire. I use Sunfire just because some of these mobs are kind of close, and I don't know if it'll hit with splash or not. I don't think it does, but oh well. You can just use /cast whatever, but it's /target WOO because they are called Woodpaw. So first 3 letters of the name, as always. So we'll go ahead and cut the clip, and we'll go ahead and go over the loot that I got first off with my main toon, and then with all the potatoes. Alright guys, so as far as the loot goes, for my main, this is what we got. Nothing really crazy. We got just a bunch of low value stuff. As you see, some of them were still 3k, 2k, so it's not horrible, but not great. The only thing really worth mentioning is the Trickster's Vest at almost 6k, 7k region, so still not really that good. But it could have been a lot better if we got some of the Sprite Darter hatchlings or whatever, but we well, first off, actually, let me go ahead and show you the value here. So let's go and pull up our chat box here and use our macro, and it gives us 62,929 gold for the hour. So not horrible. This, you know, low value items do add up, and they usually do sell a lot faster because they are a little bit lower value. All right, guys. So now that we're on our toon with all the loot from our potatoes, this is what we got. So as you see here, we got 2 of the Sprite Darter hatchlings. Now, Sprite Darter hatchling actually comes in the Sprite Darter egg, which is soulbound and actually doesn't show you a value. It does show you a value on the loot appraiser now, but it won't actually show you a value in the bags, and you can't trade it, of course. So this is actually already the caged version, which, as you see, it's going for 45k on my realm, almost 46k, and 41k region, which, you know, I can cage, or I can actually, you know, learn it and then cage it again on my mains realm and actually give them one to sell and sell one on this realm as well. And then with the transmog, again, we got a bunch of the lower value transmog, but as you can see, these items are going for, you know, like 1k, you know, 1k, and, you know, still decent values here and sell rates. But as far as the higher value transmog, it's not really there. We did get this one right here. It's, you know, 1k, 10k region, which is the Pillager's chest guard. Since it was 10k region, I put it up there. We got the Blush Ember ring, 20k on my realm, 4k region. Still, you know, not the greatest. It's a ring too, but, you know, hey, it's 20k on my realm, so if it sells for that, then good. Stonecloth robe, 6k on my realm, 5k region, so still not great, but not horrible either. But let's go ahead and pull up our chat box here and see what our value is. And after we hit our macro, it's 169,632 gold. So if we add that in, that gives us a total of 232,561 gold for the hour, which is not bad at all. I have actually received more of those Sprite Darter hatchlings with this farm in the past. It's, you know, it's completely RNG. Another farm out here I've done, which is the Emerald Whelpling farm, which if you look at the top of the screen, go check that one out. It can be multi-boxing. You can actually get, you know, the Emerald Whelpling and the Sprite Darter hatchling, and I do believe I even got, you know, possibly 2 in that one. But I don't believe you get as much transmog in that farm, even with the lower value stuff. So it's like give or take. You know, you can either, you know, go do the Emerald Whelpling farm and get, you know, 2 different types of pets possibly, or you can come to this one if you are good on Emerald Whelps and you just need a Sprite Darter hatchling possibly, which is what I normally do. Is I'll come down here if I don't really need Emerald Whelps at the time, which actually I do think I need to stock up on those, but I want to show a new different farm that you can come out here and do, and way to multi-box it. Alright guys, well, I hope you really liked the farm on Woodpaw Den. It's one I've kind of really come to enjoy, and you know, it gives you something other than the Emerald Whelpling farm to hunt down for that Sprite Darter hatchling, especially, you know, like I said, if you're good on the Emerald Whelps and you got enough of those, because they do tend to sell kind of slow sometimes, then you can just, you know, hunt for the Sprite Darter hatchling and possibly get some decent transmog. But anyway guys, if you like the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you make sure you don't miss another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides I have coming out very shortly. And if there is a farm you'd like for me to try to multi-box and post a video, make sure you leave it down there in the comments. I'll check it out, see if it works. If it works, I'll post a video. But than that guys, that's all I have. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.